LeBron, cause he alive, and then it's KD. And always never mind fighter. Always losing. Hey, go on my YouTube. Tell me how it's looking. Um, fighter. You hear me, Benji? I said, keep go on my YouTube. Tell me how it's looking. It'll be nice if you was subscribed to it. I got you. Go to that's something you gotta change. Go to go to voice chat settings. Yeah, like in the party. Go to more. It is voice chat setting. Then it share your voice. And allow.
Cause on that bitch sounding stupid. Oh yeah, I can hear myself now. Oh yeah, bet.
I can't find. I can't find no traits.
I don't feel like getting on there and then I gotta get right off. Dying.
I'm like 30 fucking minutes from fucking bum ass fucking teammate.
light it up tonight.
What's up, MP? I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And the Clippers getting that contract extension done with Coach Ty Lue. They've really invested in the future, haven't they, Sean?
A nice, shiny new... arena and everything that they built in LA, and yet this is a talented and aged roster. The clock is ticking for this iteration of Clippers basketball around Kawhi Leonard. They know the time is right now.
And they've added Jeff Van Gundy, so another great basketball mind on that staff. Here are the...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Amazing creativity on the fly from MP.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Powell against Irving. Doncic outside. The floater. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. And so just over a minute and a half played. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're...
Oh!
Now, the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Houston. And Doncic gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For three, Ross connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, For all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch as we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. Clippers leading by 4. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Washington. Doncic against MP. Launches a 3. Doncic, no good. The Clippers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. MP passes to Zubac. Gafford with the steal. Thompson surveying the floor. Doncic outside from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Mavericks trail by 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dallas again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Ross against Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Toronto. Can they get it? That one's good. Just his 3rd make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Washington kicks to Doncic. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Another miss by MP. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 14.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Klay Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson against MP. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson outside. Gafford passes to Thompson. Back to Gafford. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 15.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Pass to Leonard. MP looking around. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Harden with the basket on the assist by MP. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mavericks trail by 16. Down low. Gafford misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good.
What a soft touch from MP, able to maintain so much control on that shot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for Najee Marshall. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching These front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Ross against Thompson. And MP throws it down hard.
Hey, how about the reverberation from that slam all throughout the arena? He absolutely shook the building for a big-time dunk.
Back to Doncic. Over in the corner, Washington. Doncic with a screen on Powell. And Doncic throws it down.
Really tough to predict what Kyrie is going to do because he's so special playing out of the pick and roll.
Thompson against MP. Shoots. Thompson with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every... possession throughout the game.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
MP.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, and good! There's another.
Hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Washington. The three for Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taking it up strong. Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP against Thompson. And yep, another basket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Pass to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
3-pointer. And that's good. MP for 3. Ross has got 53.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Doncic against Ross. Doncic feeling it out. Shot clock at 5. Over Ross. And it's Doncic missing. And so MV will bring it up for Los Angeles. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Trains the 3-pointer. Ross has got 56 points in the game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Doncic passes to Gafford. And here's Thompson. Ross grabs the board. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Powell on the wing. MP against Thompson. Here's Ross. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Pass to Irving. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Leonard finds Ross. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. Ross. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic. Another bucket. Wow.
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in league history. Irving kicks to Washington. Misses the three. The Clippers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Ross for three. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Shot, high post. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Ross, that's good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson outside. The shot. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Batum a screen on Doncic. Porter, no luck. Dallas shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Thompson passes to Marshall. Inside. Here's Doncic. That shot off. Good D by Jones. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Mann passes to Jones. And here's Porter. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Thompson. There's the pick. Lively with it. Now guarded by Porter. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Clippers. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chris Dunn's checked in for Jones. And so here is Dallas. Bamba, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Ross in for Terrence Mann. MP outside. And it's good for 2.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Doncic. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's MP, and he drives in, and MP throws it down hard.
I mean, really, how do you guard that? MP with a ridiculous move.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Washington passes to Gafford. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by MP. And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
Nick Batum.
Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
MP outside. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, they say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
Ross against Doncic. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
MP against Thompson. Ross on the wing. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Washington. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Number 23, Ty Jones.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Los Angeles now. Takes a step back. Irving against Ross. Fires the three. That shot no good. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
MP has been
nothing late. Wins pay the bills, baby. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.